You have celebrated 2 championships in Miami when you guys won at home. You celebrated your 3rd championship on the road, and everyone heard about the detour to Vegas, heaven forbid. And then
Look at me like that. I looked up and you like this.
we'll leave it right there. And your 4th championship was in a bubble. What was the celebration like?
I feel bad for my teammates, my first time championship teammates. I feel bad for AD, Caruso, Markieff, Dwight,
And most importantly, Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley, my guy Duds.
My guy
Duds. Talon and Rooks, Kostas and Devontae. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. I feel Kuz.
Yeah.
Your whole team other than you and Rondo.
No, me, Rondo, JaVale, Quinn
Danny.
Cook, Danny. What are you talking? We got champions, man. I feel bad for them because they don't know.
It was bad. I was there.
They don't understand the power of a championship celebration. From the partying, to the parade, and then back to the partying.
Yeah.
We have not been able to do that. And it burns me because as a champion, you should feel that. You get the locker room celebration,
which I still feel like you guys
which
lived
is
it up.
amazing. The locker room celebration is amazing, but it goes like this.
Yeah.
All right, it goes like this. So okay, as fast as that goes, you say, okay, we're gonna have the parade. We know that we're gonna have an unbelievable time at the parade with the fans, celebrate with the community and the fans, things of that nature, and then we're gonna have our celebration where we go out and have fun and party and things. It was just like 2020. It's just effed up.
But so everybody, so again, there's always the conversation, and this is one thing I will say. People were like, oh, was it a real championship? Is it this? Is it that? And I was like, yo, I was in there. I saw how hard it was to rev yourself up, to amp yourself up. No home court advantage.
None.
No home court advantage at all.
None.
And so it's like, when you don't have that home court advantage and you're sluggish, you're tired, and it's like, but we're going home.
Yeah.
Our fans are going to be ready.
Right.
They're going to be loud because we're down 3-2 or whatever it is. There was none of that. This was harder than a normal championship, in my opinion.
Just imagine in 16, RJ. We're down 3-1.
Which one there's nothing in here.
If we're down 3-1 and 16,
yeah.
And we're not going back to Cleveland?
And we're just playing another empty arena?
We're just playing another game in a bubble? Golden State may beat us by 100.
Yeah, the greatest game I've ever been a part of is Game 6 in Cleveland. Because it was like, the minute we stepped on the floor, we knew that there was no chance we were going to lose that game. Right? Like now, we didn't know what was going to happen in Game 7.
Yeah, 3-2. 3-2. It was 3-2 in Cleveland.
Oh, God.
Channing's still having PTSD.
Yeah, he is. He said, please don't take me back to this. Please don't talk about it.
Yeah.
No, he's complaining because he doesn't think Richard can open a wine bottle.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean,
poor Bob.
Oh, look.
Come on now.
You don't have to have your own wine to be able to open a wine bottle.
You hear that, Channing?
Yeah, but Richard doesn't even drink wine.
Speaking of,
I drink it socially.
He drinks it socially, and it's a nice Whispering Angel rosé too.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I drink it
Well,
socially.
at this point, Whispering Angel, what's up?
Whispering Angel, what?
Whispering Angel. Whispering Angel should be like, what's up? Just give us some.
Well, I think it's a very strong possibility they will after this.
Ooh.
You think?
Yeah, I believe so.
Hey, what's up?
Up next on Road Trippin'.
I moved to Cabo in the off season for a couple weeks out of the year. I was drinking tequila heavy, eating tacos.
All right,
What's that old crusty bottle you got next to you?
Yeah, wrong one.
Oh, that's
this
that's the
one.
crusty bottle next to it. Yeah.
If you watch
camera 3.
If you watch your videos, my favorite part is legacy, life, and Lobos.
No,
Legacy,
other way.
Lobos.
Lobos.
You know.
But this is my thing.
How did you have that?
We are a pack. We are a pack, man.
Yeah, but my thing is this is like, man, like obviously I know you are fluent. You are fluent in several different alcohols, but man, I'm gonna get on board with the tequila, but I had to go eat some. I was like, man, if I'm gonna be sipping on tequila this morning.
No, see, so I brought it because I wanted you guys to try it at some point while we're here, and also be able to get, just let it sit there. It's a beautiful.
How did you get it scripted?
Huh?
How do you get scripted like that?
2020 NBA champions.
You know a guy?
I know someone. I know someone who knows someone.
Why did you decide to partner? Like, obviously,
Right.
like you're one of those individuals that everyone knows. Goes without saying that you get offered and asked, and so many opportunities come across your table, your plate, whatever it is. Like, why did you decide to partner up with a tequila?
It's literally like when I get asked about something, to be able to partner or to invest or to be a part of the movement.
Yeah.
It's where I'm at in my life.
Yeah.
And literally tequila. It was a point in my life. So was it 2 summers ago or last summer? I started to drink tequila like heavily. All I was drinking was wine and tequila. I put down like the hard liquor that I was doing in my 20s.
Yeah.
In your 20s, you're trying to figure out.
You're
trying to figure out. Okay, what do I like? I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Whatever. I realized in my 30s that wine and tequila is like, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And so I was really starting to drink tequila. And 3.5 years ago, I bought a place in Cabo. A nice vacation place. Partnered with a couple guys, and we got a house in Cabo. And if you know any better, in Cabo, tequila is king.
Yeah.
It's king. So I will go to the bar. We have like a little beach house. We have like a beach house bar at our property, and they have 100 different tequilas. From blancos to reposados to
Cabo Wabo,
anejos,
Casamigos,
extra anejos to mezcals. You got Casamigos,
Mezcal's
you got
Casa
Dragones, you got.
Y'all make a mezcal?
Ooh.
We do make a mezcal.
That's what I need the mezcal.
We do make a mezcal.
That's because he's a whiskey guy.
We got four. You like a smoky.
Yeah,
we got
like the
four.
smoky.
We got 4 kinds. We got a Joven, which is the equivalent of Blanco, which means young.
Yeah.
We got a Reposado. This is the extra anejo, and then we have a mezcal. So I'll make sure.
Yeah, the mezcal.
I'll make sure you get the bottle of the mezcal. So that's where it's at. I moved to Cabo in the off season for a couple weeks out of the year. I was drinking tequila heavy, eating tacos.
Why does she find this funny?
And now I have a tequila
Because
company.
I just feel like he really always humbles us because Channing just goes up north in Oregon, as you mentioned at the start of this.
Channing's
and Braun's like,
I'm
just
gonna
buy a
drive 4
property in
hours.
Cabo for a couple weeks.
Well, literally, I'm just giving you guys. I always tell you guys the truth.
Yeah, but Channing's driving up north to go to more wine to get more Oregon wines. The Oregon Pinots are amazing this time of year.
And them things were slapping. I'm gonna tell you this. You tripping?
They say they slapping.
Look, Walla Walla, Washington. There's some great Pinots in California. I just haven't had a chance to go down there and take trips. But listen, we got things on the move.
So why we haven't had a chance to come down to California? I mean, it's so far, huh?
I haven't been on a plane since March. Listen, we have legit just been driving everywhere. It's just, I got 4 kids. I got people that help out with my kids at home. So I'm like, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not like
doing
on the front
anything.
lines of this.
You're not like, I'm not doing anything at home. I got people that help with the kids.
I'm literally just.
So basically, you told us
like,
you have the ability to get away. You just have not taken advantage of it. That's basically what you said. I have help at home, and I'm stuck here.
Do you have a barber at home?
Nah, man. Listen, look.
I know it's bad when somebody goes backwards. When somebody goes backwards, it's bad.
For sure.
Richard.
You got to be like mid-40s to start going backwards against the grain.
First of all, Richard got hair jelly right now. Dog. Look at these curls. You're so jelly.
I don't.
Richard, if you had an opportunity to grow these locks, these luscious
I did see
curls,
the beautiful, university. Was it Arizona?
Damn right.
Oh, my
Bear
God.
down.
They posted, some throwback highlights of my guy RJ, and he had a beautiful grain of
nice
hair.
lineup. Nice
He had a beautiful
lineup.
grain of hair.
Yeah, I was blocking shots.
Blocking shots.
that was
Hitting the side of his
1997.
head on the phone.
Oh yeah,
Windmilling.
Yeah, I was like, ooh. I show it to my kids now. They be like, they know. I was like, because it was on Twitter, and so I'm like, Daddy, can we watch the video of you dunking? Because there's like, Daddy, is this in the olden days? I'm like, yes, son. This is standard definition. So I'll sit there. They're like, Daddy, can I watch this? And I was like, all right, son, we can watch the 2-minute video of me dancing. I was like, yeah. Don't forget.
They didn't post one of Channing though.
No, they don't have highlights
Yes, they have.
of like
Yes, they
hard
have.
board
First of all, I
slaps
have booms
and
in
layups.
college.
You had booms?
First of all, I had booms in college.
Please explain.
But dunks. I was getting dunks. I was a true center in college. And then they had me my rookie year, had to guard Shaq in Miami. I said, this ain't it. I said, this ain't me. I said, this ain't me.
So you stopped being true?
Yeah, no more true to it. I'm going to be a false center now.
I'm going to be a real false
Shaq
center.
turned you into a false center.
There was no guard centers at all. Because back in the day, like my rookie year, there was like Shaq, Yao. There was
Dikembe,
like strong dudes like
Tim
Boozer,
Duncan.
Dikembe,
Right.
Tim Duncan. Strong ass dudes like Jahidi White and
Is that real?
Jahidi White was like a bull.
I thought he just made
was
that
an
up.
animal.
You
was
had
an
them goons
animal.
in
He was big,
Seattle.
dude.
Yeah, remember the 2 goons in Seattle?
Yeah, for sure.
Right? All them dudes. I say, you know
Danny
what? This ain't me.
Fortson,
Yes.
knocking people out.
Oh man, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He fouled me so hard one time that I said, you know what? I don't know if I love basketball this much. I'm not ready to die.
You made a hell of
to
a
die for
living
this.
on the 3-point line as a 7-footer.
Look, thank you. And listen, look,
He should
Allie,
thank
appreciate
those guys
that.
because he's ranked like right there. Don't you got like where are you ranked like as the most threes for a 7-footer, Channing?
Like 1 or 2, maybe.
I love it.
Yeah, then he's like
1 or 2.
Depending on
Usually when someone says, yeah, then you get to like maybe like 5, maybe he said, 1 or 2.
But those guys
Give
are
or
coming.
take.
Like Porzingis is going to, since this is a podcast, one of our other the original Kyrie, our guy on the podcast, guy that hit the biggest shot of my career. No offense.
Nah, for sure.
No. But there was a comment there about him during the finals where he was talking about like he was always the best option and for like a late game shot, which we know Kyrie is a monster late game. That's not even a question.
Right.
But he said like, this was the first time playing with KD that he looks down the line and there's somebody else that can also make said shot. Now, we know that turns the internet crazy and everyone starts putting highlights of you or this person, whatever. Like, when you hear this stuff, and I'm not saying it's a direct shot at you, but the timing of it during the NBA Finals, and obviously there's a tremendous amount of attention, like, what is your thought process? Like, was there any, like, contact or just, like, or do you just channel out all that noise?
Well, first of all, Kai is one of the most talented players I've ever played with in my life.
Fact. I've ever seen.
The kid, I don't even want to, he's not a kid anymore, but back then he was.
Yeah.
He was a young kid still growing into his own, and the shit that he was capable of doing on the floor, I had never seen before. His ability to be 6'3", 6'4", but play as he was 6'8", 6'9". I literally seen him, like post up Klay Thompson, who's one of the best two-way players the league has ever seen.
Shout out
and
Klay.
shoot over top of him.
Yeah.
And his ability to finish around the rim, his ability to make late game shots. I had so much confidence in him. I actually told Kyrie, I told him at one point while we played together that if you were not a league MVP someday, then you were selling yourself short. Because that's how much I believed in him.
Yeah.
And it's part of the reason why I came back home.
Yeah.
Besides the unfinished business, but I came back home because I'd seen the talent in him.
Didn't one of your children say, you're going home to play with Kyrie?
Yes.
Didn't they say?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bryce said that.
So excited.
Bryce was so excited because
He was like, "Damn, Bryce."
He used to play 2K, and Bryce was like, "You going home to play with Kyrie?" He was super juiced. I'm like, "I'm going home. What about Pops?"
It was like,
But whatever.
like, what about when we were all born?
Yeah, right. So I knew the caliber of player I was getting, and if you see, there's a clip out during the finals before one of the most clutch shots in NBA history, where I'm telling T. Lue to go to Kyrie.
I tweeted that.
Yeah, go to Kyrie because I knew the matchup that he was going to get. So, throughout that whole series, we were trying to get the matchup where we could get Steph put on him because they had put Klay on him.
Yeah.
You put 6'8" on Kyrie, his vision gets taken away a little bit, but the kid's so damn special, it still doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we had seen the way Golden State was playing us throughout that Game 7, and nobody could score. If you look at the time from like 5-minute mark all the way till to Kyrie hits that shot,
Or nothing.
there was nothing.
Bunch of bad offense.
You got, Klay missed a shot. You got, Steph missed a shot. I missed a runner. Kyrie missed a floater.
Dre missed a shot.
Draymond, who hit 5 threes in the first half.
Draymond had 5 threes.
T. Lue was like, Bron, you want to defense?
Me and T. Lue get into it at
The halftime was the best.
Yeah, me and T. Lue get into it at halftime, almost come to blows. Kyrie was just like the one of the greatest, like I said, one of the greatest talents I've ever seen. To go back to your question, when the comment came out, one thing about me, I do not make reactions right off the bat because, I've been a part of, I created it uninterrupted because there's times where you can say something and they can take about a small bit of it, and then this is what they blast out to everybody. And that's why I started Uninterrupted, because I got tired of being interrupted about the things I was saying into the media, and they would only take, out of the 20 minutes I was talking, they would take 2 minutes, one clip, put it on there, LeBron says this. Yeah. And I got tired of that. So when I heard the comment that Kyrie made, I wanted to, one, not only find the whole transcript, but also call my people, send me the whole transcript. And I heard he did it on Katie's podcast. And I was a little like damn. Yeah. Once I got the whole transcript, I was like, damn. You know, I wasn't like, oh, you tripping, I'm hit game-winning shots my whole life. I was not like that. I was like, damn, because you were there for a couple seasons. I mean, I played with Kyrie for 3 seasons. The whole time while I was there, I only wanted to see him be an MVP of our league. I only cared about his success, and it just didn't align. It just didn't align, and we was able to win a championship. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. We were still able to win a championship, and we could never align, but I only cared about his well-being, both on and off the floor, and it kind of like it kind of hurt me a little bit. Yeah, did it? Everything in life is always about timing. Like the time, like, and my thing is like, we all know. That's what it was. Because it was the finals. It was we're in the middle of the finals, and obviously, look, Kevin Durant before his injury it was like you two. It was you two, and like you said, KD is one of those people that makes sure you wake up in the morning, even when you're tired, to go work out. KD's a dog. He's so good. And if he were to say there, like, when I'm tired, I wake up knowing that LeBron James is filming movies and I got to go work. I'm not speaking for him, but you guys motivate each other indirectly. Magic did it the same thing with Larry. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Michael had the Pistons. Like, everybody had their same stuff. But, like, did the damn, was it the statement or was it the double damn, the timing? Like, yo, we're a couple of games away from trying to win another championship, and now there's this random story, narrative stuff going on. You know, I want to say it was a double damn. It was definitely a damn for sure, all caps. But it's always been something that when I've been in the finals that comes out to try to distract me from my mission. So I was already ready for it, and it goes back to what I did with my kids. Being prepared. Yeah. I've always been prepared to know that there's going to be something said or done to try to knock me off of my mission. So that's why the double damn didn't happen. But it was when I was seeing that and I read it and then I got the full transcript and I heard it, I was like, I was like, it's like, man, what? It's hard. We could have said this shit in 2 weeks. We could have said it 3 weeks ago. Like, goddamn. Like, I was like, you know, I came back, you know, I never, anytime the media asks questions about, you know, Kyrie, you know, and we had multiple times where the media wanted Kyrie, I was the buffer. I was like, no, listen, you guys are tripping. Like, this kid is young. Amazing. He's great. He's gonna learn. I'm here to help him learn, and I know what he's gonna become. And you sometimes, you know, you put yourself out there and then you get hit in the mouth when you're not ready for it.
But the thing that's hard about all of this is that for as much as you knew during those years how special Kyrie was, is just as much as he gave off in knowing that he needed you to get to where he wanted to be in the
I only care, like, I only wanted Kai to grow not only as a basketball player, but also as a young man. Yeah. Throughout our time together, because I when I got there, like you just said, all the attributes you just gave Kyrie, I saw that as well. Yeah. The kid gets a signature shoe from Nike, which we know it is a small. I mean, all the players that's played in our league, is all the players that's been with Nike. And the shoe blows. And there's not many signature guys, and I was like, that is a signature guy. Yeah. Because not only is his ability, what he does on the floor, but not only with his size and his handle, kids love that. Yeah. He's gonna have a following. That is a signature guy. So I was like, I told my guys at Nike, yes, if this is what you guys are thinking, stop. thinking he's a signature guy. There's nothing to talk about.
Up next on Road Trippin'.
I'm gonna tell you a story that no one knows.
That's what we
Besides
need.
my
That's
closest
why
friends.
Here.
Besides my closest friends, I'm gonna break it down first, and I'm gonna tell you.
Before he gets out of here, there's 2 players I want to ask him about. 2 players. One, your teammate, Anthony Davis, and like the growth that we've all watched him. You had him on the USA team when he was straight out of Kentucky, and then obviously what he's accomplished. And then I want to talk about Luka for a second.
Okay.
Because I've watched you for however many years. Luka's numbers are annoying.
Right.
Like his numbers are absurd. Like we talked about, like you were the first person to go like, what did you have? Like 30, 15, and 15 or something absurd. And then Luka 2 nights later had 25, 13, and 13.
Right.
And we're like, these numbers are ungodly. Yeah. Like,
My
how
brother
does he
sends
do
me
it?
a text during the playoffs, and he was like, he put it on Instagram. I think I sent it to you. And it was like, my favorite player, ... when LeBron James is done.
Yeah. Yo,
It's like my next favorite player.
Like, take me through what you saw, because there was a couple of moments with AD. Like, AD has been banged up. He's playing the 5, and there was a couple of moments where, like, I watched during the finals, and I was like, I want to see how AD's going to react. Whether he's falling on the ground, got hit hard, he was kind of having some moments, and you're like, because in New Orleans, there were times where you're like, he would go to the back, he would come back, maybe you play, wouldn't be play. This is the NBA Finals, like, this is the conference final. But AD showed up like a monster.
So to answer your first question, AD is, we talked about Kyrie as far as how is gifted.
Yeah.
AD is even probably more gifted than Kyrie in the sense of, you add 7, 8 more inches of height.
Yeah.
And his ability to dribble, shoot. All 3 facets. So I'm talking about 3-pointers, mid-range, low post. His defensive paralysis is uncanny.
Yeah.
We saw that in Kentucky before his offensive package was able. It was not even.
Yeah. It was a monster.
Right. And then what I learned this year, like you just said, I watched him a lot in New Orleans where he would get these little nagging injuries and he would be out games.
Well, mind you, because New Orleans wasn't fighting for anything, so he was like, whatever.
So it makes sense, and I don't know if that was, from the outside looking in or whatever, and you saw like, he would get the shoulder, or he would get the ankle, or he would get the bump, whatever, and he would sit out. This year, no matter what injury he had, his ass came back on the floor.
Besides, no pun intended, the buttocks injury.
Exactly.
He was out for like 6 games.
Exactly.
Because like that was severe.
Yeah, but it's
falling.
the bangs. It's
like
the bangs.
severe.
Yeah.
So like he was dealing with a severe foot problem in the bubble, and he played through it every single moment, and he did not like the fact, and I saw that, he didn't have to tell me, he did not like the fact that they was out there, or my dog, who he called me, is out there playing, and I'm not out there.
Is that the moment in the huddle when he went down? We all thought the worst. Evereverone did.
On the baseline?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was on the baseline.
And he came in,
grabbed his foot.
and there was a moment that the camera shot you guys. You looked angry as hell.
Because I know I can't afford to lose Anthony Davis.
Right. So
I can't afford to lose Anthony Davis and win a championship. Hell yeah, I was angry.
In that moment, though, was that what he was feeling? Because we were trying to figure out what the hell Anthony Davis was thinking.
Because all year, Anthony Davis falls, he gets hurt, he gets injured, but he gets up. And it just, at that moment on that baseline, I had already known with the foot issue he was dealing with. It took him a little bit longer to get up at that moment. Yeah. And in my head, I'm like, I've throughout my career, I've carried a lot.
Yeah.
I've carried a lot.
Yeah.
And I would do it, but damn,
that's a big boy.
I can't take up all of that. That's Anthony Davis. Like, I need him on the floor, and so the frustration had nothing to do with his injury. It had everything to do with. In order for us to be whole, like literally whole, this guy needs to be on the floor. And I thought at that very moment that he wasn't coming back in the game. I truly
we saw
did.
that. We actually, her and I were texting.
Yeah.
We were like,
he's not coming back.
He was like, I think Anthony might be done. I
think Bron's
and
frustrated.
he's like, Bron's pissed off, not because of Anthony Davis, because of this moment.
Right, because of this moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm with them every day, and in between games, we're in a room, we're playing Madden, or we're chilling and we're watching movies. I'm seeing the treatment that he's getting on his foot, and his foot is black and is blue. His heel is black and blue, and he's trying to get all the swelling out of it. He's trying to get all the color back to his normal form. And I've seen it, so I already know going into the game that he's not himself.
Oh man.
So any little any little, you know, he could be compensating. So say for instance, I mean, RJ, you know this. I mean, you know this too. You're an athlete. If you have an injury in your foot, you know, something else could be triggering. You know, you could have a calf you could have a hip that now you're compensating for other things in your body.
Klay Thompson's dealing with a knee and he tears his Achilles.
And even if it's not even on the same foot, like, you know, you got Klay Thompson who's dealing with his knee, maybe on the right leg, and now he tears his Achilles. All of this aligns. Everything's aligned. So in my head, I'm like, he hurt his foot, but maybe it's triggering something else. He's not going to be able to keep going.
Yeah.
And it probably showed in my face. I'm like, I need. Not only do I need.
You're not good at hiding things.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, one thing about it. First of all, if I go my whole career, which is going to end like this, they're going to say that my facial expressions and my body language could have been better. Was terrible throughout my career. I apologize to all my teammates and coaching staffs.
But your teammates know.
But they know who I am, and they know at the end of the day, you can give me the same treatment.
Yeah. You don't
give me
take
the
it
same
personal.
treatment.
You don't take it personal.
Like James Jones always told me, and I always say this every time, don't take it personal. Take it with you.
Take it with you. No, 100%.
Okay, with
now,
that.
he just answered Luka.
Oh, sorry. And Luka.
That's the last one. That's the last one.
No,
First of all, I'm going to sit here and tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story that no one knows.
That's what we
Besides
need.
my closest friends.
Here.
Besides my closest friends, I'm going to break it down first, and I'm going to tell you. Luka is one of my favorite players in the NBA today. From the simple fact of the way I play the game is exactly how I love the way he plays the game. Team first, gets his guys involved. If you challenge me to score, I'm going to score. And at the same time, I'm going to score, and also at the same time, I'm going to keep my guys involved. But I play for the team, and I'm going to play with a sense of joy. When Luka was going through his contract negotiations with Nike, and you saw him at one point, he was wearing Jordans. He started wearing the other brands.
Other brands, you don't even say.
Yeah, I don't say the other brands.
So good at that.
He was wearing the other brands on his feet during practices in Notion. I wanted to begin Team LeBron and have Luka as my first signing with Nike.
Oh, wow.
This is what I wanted. I don't believe that my guys at Nike was ready for that. And obviously they were not, because he ended up going to Jordan.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if Luka knows this, but he will know it now. I wanted Luka to be the first signee of Team LeBron when he was going through his situation. And it didn't happen. He's still under the same umbrella of Nike's with Jordan, but I wanted him to be, and that's how much I believed in him. Yeah. And it's going to, I feel like it's going to haunt me a little bit.
It's going to haunt you.
But I wanted him to be my guy. I wanted him to be my first guy because I just love what he stands for. I love everything about him, both on the court and off the court. He's just a great guy.
And I can say this like purely like I haven't. Like Kyrie's got the crazy hands. Anthony Davis is 7 feet tall, right, with the ridiculous skill set. I have not seen somebody since probably you to be about between 6'6" and 6'8", 8.5", 9. That the game and everything is just like moving in slow motion.
To be able
he
to
just moves
at your own pace and be able to control every facet of the game.
Yeah.
He controls every facet of the game, from scoring to rebounding to passing to just his approach when he gets the ball. Like even if a team scores and his teammate outlets the ball to him to bring the ball up, you can tell the way when he's bringing the ball up, you have that Magic Johnson, Luka Doncic, you know, I don't like speaking about myself, but, you know, we have that certain mantra. We have that certain demeanor. When we're coming up the floor, you're like, something special.
Do something.
If you go and decide you want to go to concession stand and get popcorn, you can miss something.
Yeah, Luka's that guy.
Luka's that